story is thrilling, mind-boggling, and scary all at the same time. Imagine a movie where a convicted murderer, rapist, and con artist not only escapes from a private prison run by a multinational company, but is on the run for almost a year before the public is even aware of it, only because of a leaked photograph on social media. His ally is a celebrity doctor. The police and private security companies hunt him down, but he is nowhere to be seen in their country. This is the story, or at least what we know of Thabo Bester, who goes by at least 13 other names. When it comes to Bester, one does not really know what is true and what is false, as he has lived a life of fraud and crime since his childhood days. Let's start off with what he has said to reporters and interviewers over time. Thabo Bester's date of birth is unconfirmed. He is believed to be anywhere around the ages of 36 to 42 years old. During his childhood, Bester had a rough upbringing. His father was absent, and his mother and grandmother struggled to put food on the table. Bester claims to have suffered abuse from a family friend when he was younger and had to visit the hospital as a result of injuries he sustained. In order to survive, Bester ventured out to make money. He joined other children who were in a similar situation as him. Together, they would rob, steal, and eventually develop the skill of conning people. Over time, Bester developed the skill and ran multiple businesses, such as construction and modeling, all of which were fraudulent. In his construction business, he would con people into paying him large amounts for materials but would never deliver the goods. In his modeling business, he would target young women in South Africa who had dreams of becoming models. He would speak to them over the phone and arrange a meeting, where he would then steal and run off with all that person's belongings. He also charged women for registration and manager fees, promising them contracts with big companies. It is believed he made millions of rands over the years through these companies. Bester had been on the police's radar for some time, coming in and out of prison for fraud and crime. However, in 2012, he was sentenced to life in prison at the Mangaung Correctional Facility in Free State, South Africa, for stabbing and killing his girlfriend Nomfundo Tiulu at a Cape Town guest house. However, this did not stop him from making money. Perhaps his most successful but shocking business is 21st Century Media, which is a spin-off of 21st Century Fox, where he claimed to be the chairman of the modeling agency. Unlike his other businesses where he was free, Bester not only started 21st Century Media, but ran it while in prison. In 2018, he was able to set up an event, hire out a venue, and invite people to the event, all while in prison. Furthermore, he was able to attend the event online through a cell phone or laptop. The event was to promote a social media campaign he made up, titled Women in Media. Thabo attended the event as the chairperson with the name Tom Motsepe. He made the audience believe he was calling in from New York and was seen wearing a suit and tie. He even got the audience to sing him happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Tom. Happy birthday. We hope you're not crying.
In May 2022, Thabo was believed to have died after his cell caught on fire. However, a couple months after his supposed death, he was spotted shopping at Woolworths in Joburg. This is where things started to take a turn. Online non-profit news agency GroundUp started following the case, and in November 2022 noticed things weren't adding up. Their first report was this. At this stage, the possibilities are: the body is Bester's and he killed himself by fire. It is Bester and he died in an accidental fire. It is Bester and he died in a fire set by someone else. It is Bester and he was murdered before the fire. Or it was not Bester who died and Bester might have escaped. The fifth option was believed at first to be the least likely, but after new information came to light, it seemed the fifth option was the only reasonable answer. The new information that came to light was this. The DNA of the body in the cell didn't match the woman claiming to be Bester's biological mother. The body was 145 centimeters, some 25 centimeters shorter than Bester. The person was dead before being set alight. In fact, the person died from blunt force trauma and was likely murdered. The person's hands and face were much more severely burnt than the rest of his body. On the edge of the frames in footage on a CCTV camera, which was suspiciously not facing the correct angle, 2 people could be seen hastily exiting the prison. One thing is for sure, a lot of people were involved in this escape. Other inmates would have had to help him from the inside. He would have needed contacts on the outside to help him get away once he was out, and certainly corrupt officers and guards were involved to oversee the smooth running of the operation. One prime suspect is celebrity figure Dr. Nandi, believed to be Bester's girlfriend, who requested the body from SABC at the time. The company that built and operates the prison is a private, multinational company known as G4S. They have been unwilling to answer any questions and continue to state that Thabo Bester is in fact dead. Their contract with the prison is expected to end soon, but they will not be renewing it. Around March 2023, the public became increasingly aware of the escaped prisoner. News channels started spreading the information, private security companies got involved, and communities started asking questions. Eventually, on the 7th of April 2023, Bester was spotted, not in South Africa, but in Arusha, Tanzania, by local police. He and Dr. Nandi were then arrested by the South African Police Services the following day. According to tips and intelligence that the investigators received, it is believed that the couple escaped the country through the Zimbabwean border and then fled to Tanzania, where they were caught. They were allegedly heading to Kenya. Bester will be brought back to South Africa, where he will continue to serve his life sentence and any additional charges he now has to face. Hopefully, this is the end of Bester and he does not plot another prison break or phony business. Despite his arrest, some are uncertain if this is the real Thabo Bester. Rumors are going around that Dr. Nandi and Bester found a look-alike of him and he is the one in police custody. For Bester, this is something he is definitely capable of. Only time will reveal the truth.